Hi everyone, Corey Walker, Hilltop RV Superstore. Today we're going to go over the 2011 Passport 280BH. It's a 28-foot bunkhouse model, and basically it's a multi-sleeper, lightweight, so you can haul it with your crossovers and SUVs and small pickup trucks. So we're going to start off right in the front of the coach. We've got two 20-pound LP tanks right on front with the easy access up top. Plus it's got the regulator that'll actually flip over so you can run both tanks simultaneously, or you can run one at a time. This right here is your two battery rack system. You can use one or two batteries. They've made enough room here for two batteries, so you can do that. Diamond plate cover here for a rock guard. It looks nice and it protects your coach. And this is your hookup light on the outside right here. So if you do have to hook up at night, you got that option. Phylon front cap, and this is an all aluminum superstructure underneath here. Some companies would use wood. Passport maintains the lightweight theme and uses all aluminum superstructure. Your sidewalls are all laminated aluminum sidewalls. So basically it's a sandwich wall. Consists of a fiberglass shell, aluminum structure with a dense foam block insulation, and then your interior wallboard. And it's all glued and sandwiched on a laminated roller. So construction is very lightweight. Right over here is your, it's a double access pass-through, and it is lit. There are lights that do light up down in the far end there, and if you look up underneath you can see the all aluminum superstructure as part of its minor structure, even in the bed area, and that's where your queen bed is inside. So very structurally sound. 4-point stabilizers, those are scissor stabilizers, best you can get. So it's going to provide a nice solid foundation of the coach. You're not going to have to worry about it being rocked or motioned when somebody walks in. Right along the side here we have the cable slide out system. This is a lightweight version slide out, so it's going to provide a lot of room on the interior floor of the coach. It slides out electrically. It's got one remote button inside. Very easy to use. This right here is your outside shower, or otherwise known as utility shower. And this is basically hot and cold, and the shower just pulls right out. This is great for obviously rinsing items off. If you do have a dog, you can fill up his water bowl real easily. And it does melt right here, so if you do want to rinse the kids off from the beach or whatever, you can do that without having to haul them inside and getting sand on the floor. As you can tell, this has a tandem axle, but what you might not have noticed is this is a spread axle. And what that does is provide a lot better towability. They call it basically a load equalization axle. So it distributes the load more evenly across the twin I-beam frame. Now towability wise, it's going to run basically like a train on a railroad track. There's going to be a nice solid tracking behind your tow vehicle. And that's going to provide for less sway and wag as you do tow. And it is a longer coach, so you might suspect that. It does have the Easy Lube axle hubs right here. This is a rubber grommet that does come off, and there's what they call a grease zerk fitting that you can get access to, and you can apply some light grease in there to keep it up to par. A 30 amp service cord right here, and then your city water hookup. This is where you can hook your garden hose up. So if you are at a campground and they do have water, you can plug that right in and you'll be right in business. Your dump station, this is your gray and black dump. We call it a dump station, but basically it's two gate valves that release your fluids out of your black and gray tank. Your black is specifically for your toilet, and then your gray is for your sink and shower waters. So moving right on the back here, you got a 4-inch tubular steel bumper. This is where you can put your sewer hose when you're done dumping, and it's a nice easy access, and it's vented, so it's going to keep it nice and clean. This is your spare tire right on the back, and it's got its own cover, a carrier, all in one. And then moving right over here, we got another storage access. So this storage is king, and if you look underneath here, you can see there's the FlexPex plumbing, and we're going to go over that a little bit. This has what we call a heated and enclosed underbelly. And what that means to you as a customer is that if it does get cold, you're not going to have to worry about everything freezing up. Now, of course, it's not Alaska proof, but it does provide up to 32 degrees below zero, or above 0, that is. So you're going to be able a little more, less cautious there. So heated enclosed underbelly, what that entails is a 3-layered floor with a dense foam block insulation. Now, not everyone can say that. Most run like a 5/8 decking or maybe even ½ inch. This actually has a 3-layered floor, and it has a heated enclosed underbelly, so there's actually an enclosure in the basement, and heat flows in there and keeps all those lines and tanks warm. Plus it heats your floor up too, so if it is a little colder out, that's going to provide a little warmth there. And it does, again, provide better towability. This is your freshwater fill, and then your 6-gallon electric direct spark ignition water heater. A lot of big words there. Basically, this will light up for you. You do not have to light the pilot on the gas side, and it does have the 110 features. So if it does, if you're in a campground and they have 110, you're going to be able to utilize that option. Electric awning. This is the power package. This pops right out by pressing the button. It is adjustable. Refrigerator panel access, 110 plug right here. So if you do have awning lights, you can plug those in as well. Furnace exhaust, and your outside cooking center. This is 2 5,000 BTU burner elements. So if it's a real hot day and you want to be able to cook outside, you can. Right here, right underneath the awning, as a matter of fact. That simply slides back in and stows away when you're not using it. And there is a quick disconnect line right here that connects underneath so that you can connect it to your existing LP tank. So propane hookup is already there. Entry assist handle right here. And again, this is your main entrance right here, the only entrance into the coach. A couple other things that Passport does that nobody else is doing in the industry, they do a galvanized truss system with 5-inch risers. And that is basically superseding wood. Now, a lot of companies use wood as their truss systems, and that's fine. There's really nothing wrong with it. But the galvanized steel is going to last a lot longer, and it's lighter. The other thing they do is they do what they call hurricane straps throughout the truss system. So if you've got all the ribbed truss all the way across, there's actually 2 galvanized straps that run the full length of those trusses that keep and help structural integrity for the coach. So if the coach does flex, it's not going to affect your rubber roof. So it maintains that structural integrity, and it doesn't provide leaks up top. So we're going to go right on inside here. Right off the bat, it's a wide open layout. If you want to just pan right over there, Sean, you can see that this is a nice wide open layout. Double down bunk in the back. What this is right here is provides 2 kids to sleep here or an adult. Another single bunk right up top here. They're going to have their own storage here. In the bathroom, if it is children, they'll have real quick access right to it. And that's got a floor flush toilet, and then a full tub with full tub surround, and it's got a skylight above that. Now I'm going to turn on a few lights so that Sean can kind of capture some of what you can't typically see in this dark coach. And so there you can see, get another shot of that, Sean, please. So that's your rear bath. Now this right here is your full slide out. This whole wall up to here is all one slide out. So you got a sofa sleeper. This lifts and drops right into a bed very easily. And then you have your kitchenette right there. And what's unique about this is a lot of these floor plans don't provide a lot of counter space. So this is counter space right here that you're going to be able to use. Usually this sink is right next to the stove. You don't have any room to make a sandwich or fix a meal. The other advantage is the dinette booth is right here, and so clearly you could use that as counter space while you're cooking too. So this does have the oven, the microwave, all solid oak cabinetry throughout the coach, and it's literally solid oak. And again, all that storage is right there for you, and plenty of lights. Right here is a TV. It's a swing out. We call it a boom out. Basically booms out and it multi-angles. Does have a strap for storage during travel. What's nice about this is no matter where you're at in the coach, you're going to be able to see that TV. It also has a full entertainment center. Now this will include a DVD player with, it'll also play music CDs. And if you do have iPods and things like that, MP3 players, you can plug those right in. So you can watch movies right off your own phone or your iPad. Dinette does make into a bed very easily, as a matter of fact. It's got the one leg that just kicks up and then it swing levels and drops right into place. Put your two cushions in the middle and you're in business. The other thing that they did fairly decent sized windows, but they also did the smoke tint windows, which provides a little more cooling of the coach in the summer. And this is your fabric shade, which is a nice elegant look, but it also provides a nice quiet shade. Now typically the metal blinds, which the kitchen will always have metal blinds, if you're going to look over here, these do make a little noise beating up against the wall as you walk into the coach. But again, we're in the coach, we're walking around. Those 4-point stabilizers we talked about in the beginning, you can see that clearly they are really solid. This is your breakfast nook right here. This actually has 2 solid oak bar stools. It's going to provide a little more seating arrangements, and there is some storage underneath this as well. So you got that storage there. Queen Island bed here, and wardrobes on either side, plus overhead storage for some more. Now again, this does lift up, and there is a trunk that you can store his and hers, or just simply any excess items you need to get out and put away. That's got a little bit of storage there, not much. The command center, which is very unique at this price point, they put a nice command center. You can operate your water heater, you can operate your electric awning from inside, central and external lighting, and your slide out switch, and then of course your monitor panel. This monitors all your tank levels and your battery. So it also incorporated the water pump switch. It has an on-demand water pump that provides water from your water tank. So I want to thank you guys. This is Corey Walker, Hilltop RV Superstore. We just went through the 2011 Passport 280 BH travel trailer. Thanks, and join us again.